Robyn Brown, a star of Sister Wives, is prolonging the Coyote Pass tale, holding on to his empire of dirt, as Trent Reznor sings in the Nine Inch Nails song Hurt. He may be doing this in order to exert control over his ex-wives Meri and Janelle Brown. That piece of property represents a lot of broken aspirations and terrible feelings, and it highlights the reasons that caused the well-known family to fall apart. In 2018, the Browns bought the land in Arizona, and while the conflict over Coyote Pass continues, it is evident that the past looms large and ominous. Kody's favorite wife is Robyn Brown, and the other spouses are constantly at the bottom of his list, even when it comes to the emotional warfare that is Coyote Pass. Janelle and Meri want the land to be sold so that they may receive their fair part of the profits. Kody, on the other hand, is in charge. He recently stated on TV, "We didn't all pay the same amount for Coyote Pass. I paid for at least 92% of the entire lot all by myself." Kody's refusal to share the profits equally with his exes, who have had to start again, and instead holding on to his lion's share of legal ownership, demonstrates the weaknesses in his character. He does not trust or aid those ladies, even though he has repeatedly pushed them away and injured them. He seemed to think that the deeds to Coyote Pass are more important than the emotional and financial well-being of the ladies who loved him for decades. Why not sell it and split the money evenly? It seems to be related to greed and power. But when it comes to injuring people, Kody doesn't stop at that. Kody met a lady during the first season of Sister Wives, and she was destined to transform his life for good. Kody was not harming anyone when he fell in love with Robyn, since love is a lovely thing. The issue is that his strong love caused him to treat his previous spouses differently than he had before. That was when he started to cause pain to Meri, Janelle, and Christine. Trent worries what he has turned into in Hurt, and he mentions his sweetest friend. The rock star has struggled with addiction. Kody, who was infatuated with Robyn, started to lose his sense of perspective. He started to withhold affection, attention, and respect from the other spouses. It was death by 1,000 cuts. Robyn was the only one who did not suffer from the anguish of loving Kody. The other women had to endure that torture every single day. As he moved farther away from them, they sensed a change, a new kind of darkness. It was like a horrible sensation, a bad omen, or a shiver in the air. The atmosphere became stifling because there was not enough affection to go around. While the other women dispersed, Robyn remained at Kody's side throughout family meetings. Robyn, who felt confident in her husband's affection, would twist the knife. Robyn, who is known for her passive-aggressive behavior, always used the opportunity to sit next to Kody in order to demonstrate her authority. In a polygamous relationship, wives have to compete with each other for their place, and this situation is devastating. As Robyn became more daring and Kody made no effort to create a sense of justice, it became apparent that the empire Kody had constructed was nothing more than a castle built on sand. 3 spouses ran away as the tide came in and Robyn remained. But was anything else the same? No. Kody and Robyn are not enjoying their happily ever after since so much damage has been done. She is unaware of what Kody has turned into. Robyn claims that he is difficult to live with. She achieved what she wanted, monogamy, but all the pain that went into achieving that objective has had an effect, and Kody is now a bitter and resentful man. Perhaps the harm that a person produces rebounds back on them. They must experience it in other ways. In this way, the cosmos creates a kind of equilibrium. When Robyn took over, the ex-wives experienced their agony, and now Robyn and Kody are going through their own suffering. In the end, everyone who is part of this multiple marriage will discover who they are at this point in time. Everyone is making an effort. The anguish should have ceased when the women departed because the hurt was too deep for them to endure. Kody, who was becoming more and more paranoid and terrified, proceeded to inflict harm on Meri, Janelle, and Christine. Christine did not leave in a dramatic fashion when she departed. In truth, she tried all in her power to bring about peace. She wished to be friends with her former partner. Kody was not able to understand the idea of having calm relationships after a breakup since he was too immature. In reality, he did not have faith in Christine, thinking that she wanted him to come to harm, which she most likely did not. He was filled with wrath and said on television that he needed to get to a place where I don't hate you, so I never talk badly about you to my children. Keep in mind that Kody turned this woman down. The thing that appeared to upset him the most was that she left. The worst thing she did was hurt the feelings of a man who didn't truly love her in the first place. Who would criticize Christine for breaking up with a man who was in love with someone else? Despite years of suffering, she demonstrated her courage and heart by rising from the ashes following that setback. Despite all that happened, she was still open to becoming friends. Kody is the one who was unable to take this leap of faith. He was not able to trust the lady who simply left him because he had nothing to offer her. Even though Kody claims that Robyn is his genuine love, he continues to injure his exes. If that is the case, then why does he constantly ponder about the ones that got away? It appears like he has the ideal life he always desired. It is just him, Robyn, and their children. This is the perfect core family that she talked about. It is a marriage that follows traditional customs. Even today, he continues to act like the victim instead of attempting to fix anything, and he even goes after Meri. He felt the need to tell everyone on Sister Wives that he would not go out with her if they had just met. If I were single and Meri were single, would I date her? That's what I believe. No, I would not do it. She is unhappy that I have prolonged this for such a long time. I don't hold her responsible. Meri is not a nasty person, even if Kody has given her the least amount of love and respect for years. She has developed significantly as a person since she left that terrible relationship. She has established a sense of self that is not connected to the cantankerous patriarch. Meri transformed into a different person and reached a higher level in her life as she accepted the reality that her marriage was permanently finished. Kody may attempt to do the same thing, but he is stuck in a cycle of belittling the women he used to dominate. It is possible that the lack of control is the source of his distress. He no longer has a group of women that do anything he tells them to do. Kody can no longer hold them responsible for his difficulties. He has to make his relationship with Robyn work without blaming the now exes for the tension between them. Kody has started to have issues with Robyn as they have drifted apart, which is significant. It is possible that he has his own problems that he has to deal with. Kody has prioritized Robyn over many other essential aspects of his life, including his children from other women. However, he definitely loves all of his children. It is unfortunate that he lost Garrison Brown. That was the most horrifying moment in Sister Wives history. It was something that appeared too awful to be true. When Garrison went away, he was not on good terms with his father, Kody. Garrison was a lovely person. There is a good chance that the two would have reconciled at some point in the future. The most unfortunate part is that Kody never had the chance to say goodbye. He must be suffering because of the memory of his son. Because life is so fragile, and Kody understands what it feels like to lose something that is most important, he should do everything he can to develop his relationships with the children he does not live with. There is nothing more important than this, not even a marriage. Kody has had disagreements with some of his children from previous moms. He does not have conversations with some of them. His son, Robyn Brown, who is quite vocal, does not have a close relationship with him. He even says that Kody never had the COVID-19 vaccination, despite the fact that Kody made a big deal about following the regulations to prevent COVID-19. Is Kody's anti-vaccine stance the reason why those rules were so strict? He and Robyn are the only ones who know for certain. Robyn's willingness to embarrass his father in that way says a lot. He also donned a t-shirt that made fun of Kody and Robyn's nanny. It should be easy for him to earn the respect of his own children because all he has to do is provide them with continuous love, emotional comfort, and a sense of safety. On the other hand, Kody has a lot of difficulty with this. He appears to have a better time connecting with younger children. However, there is always hope, and if Kody puts in the effort, the moms of these children will be thankful. At this point, the moms are the ones who undertake the most of the job, providing love and care at all times. They don't really get a break from this. They are responsible for everything. Kody is capable of change, and when he does, he can experience a feeling of tranquility. Nothing compares to the joy of spending time with youngsters. They are born with the ability to love their parents. All that is required is to gain and maintain their trust. Kody is not a well-liked reality celebrity. He definitely has some supporters, but it is probable that they are significantly outnumbered by the people who criticize him. He has harmed his reputation by making blunders, like prioritizing Robyn over all else in his life. While he mourns the agonizing death of his son and Kody continues to postpone the sale of Coyote Pass, he likely spends some time pondering about how he is perceived by others. What can he do to help people realize who he really is, rather than the self-absorbed and resentful guy they see on screen? Kody needs to be gentler in order to stop injuring himself. He spends too much time wallowing in his feelings, brooding with anger and uncertainty. 3 wives have departed. Each person has their own life to live. Kody's greatest option for putting an end to the negativity, doubts, suspicions, jealousy, and dread is to sell Coyote Pass and split the money evenly among his exes, even if he technically owns most of the land. That kind deed has the potential to transform everything. Since leaving Kody, Janelle has been the one who has suffered the most. She is incredibly tough, but the death of her son is a tragedy that she will never be able to recover from. She must be feeling scared and overwhelmed by the financial problems she is facing alone. At the same time, no one has greater tools in her toolbox. Janelle is able to endure because she has other children to take care of and because she has self-worth. Kody threw her into a downward spiral, but she managed to pull herself up, which was no easy task. As shown above, Janelle has started a business and is selling t-shirts. Kody's put-down is included in the one above. Yes, he referred to Janelle as the Teflon Queen, the honest lady who simply wanted to go camping with her husband every now and then, and was prepared to work to support the family, while many other wives remained home and did what they wanted, is not a Teflon Queen. This is yet another rude attempt to bring down someone who may be a better person than him. Who can argue that she is worse? No one else believes that. It's all from the patriarch. Every day, Janelle was there for him, lending a hand. She was kind and faithful. She only lost her fury when Kody practically left her and her children during the COVID-19 epidemic. He believes that she does awful things, yet nothing ever seems to attach to her. Yet what has she actually done? She voiced her annoyance at being a single mother without any support. The epidemic lasted for a long period, and now she has lost the kid she attempted to rescue. Agony and pain. Except for Robyn, the pain that the Brown ladies have gone through is overwhelming. Kody is also dealing with his own anguish. Everyone is in pain. Although some of the drama may be exaggerated for the sake of amusing viewers, it is clear that there are genuine problems in this family, as seen by the estrangements and feuds. More hate and insults will not improve the situation. The song Hurt is about suffering. It is about recognizing pain, comprehending it, and attempting to get through it. It has to do with self-hatred and uncertainty. The song is genuine, emotional, and unrefined. Trent was asked by Johnny Cash whether he could record the music, which was a heartfelt tribute to Trent's amazing talent and honesty. Kody shouldn't act like a victim all the time, even if everyone has been a victim in some way. Trent penned Hurt while he was in the depths of addiction, which almost took his life. But Kody has so much. Kody does not always appreciate the good things in his life. They can be counted here. He has a wife whom he loves very much, and they have been together for a long time. No, it's not ideal, but he wouldn't exchange her for anybody else. Many folks do not possess that. He has children who adore him, including those who are alienated from him. He could mend such rifts and take pleasure in their companionship. There are those who desire to have children but do not have any. They are yet another blessing. Kody owns a magnificent house, and while he put it up for sale for $1.65 million, he is able to and will buy another one. Coyote Pass is 97% owned by him. He is famous. Kody has some time to spare. He deserves sympathy since the horror of his son's death is something that money cannot repair. On the other hand, he is surrounded by affection. He only needs to see it for himself and understand how valuable it is. A lot of suffering comes from failing to appreciate the beauty that surrounds us. such as love and the little pleasures in life, like having food on the table or a television show to watch. Kody is making his life more complicated than it has to be. He has to sell Coyote Pass so he can take some time to smell the roses. He must learn how to genuinely appreciate the people he cares about. He needs to think about the pain in silence and work on improving the situation. Life is not eternal, and each day is a blessing. It is about discovering beauty in even the most difficult circumstances. It is the ability to recognize God in other people, in nature, and in oneself. God is love itself. Kody can transform his empire of dirt into a bright and beautiful kingdom where the sun shines virtually all the time when he concentrates on being thankful. Everything is in the mind. The Sister Wives actor has a lot of potential, and if he works on being a more compassionate person, he will be able to find happiness. Coyote Pass is nothing more than some dirt, trees, and a pond, and clinging to it is only holding him back. Finding inner peace might be difficult, but it is not impossible. It is a result of recognizing the things that are most important in life